Sliding puzzles. Easy mission. It just says easy mission. That's all it says.
Thanks, level designer.
Yeah, right? Good work. Sliding puzzles. It is Magic Square? Mystic Square, I guess, yeah.
Oh, no.
So I see a number pad with numbers 1 through 8. There's a hole in the upper left, and then it goes from left to right, top to bottom. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 7, 8, 6. Is this stupid?
Is the middle number empty?
The middle number is 1. The empty position is the upper left.
The middle number determines which row/column to use. If the last digit in the serial number is in one of the 5 cross positions, so like the middle or the corners.
The last digit of the serial number is a 0, which doesn't show up in the square.
Okay. Otherwise, use column. So the first column, start from the empty position on the module. Using the table below, consider each number in the row/column and check if it's a direct neighbor to the current position. If it is, continue from that position.
Okay, this isn't as stupid as I thought it was going to be.
The final position is where the skull is located.
Okay. What do you need from me?
You have to make like target constellations.
Huh?
You have to make like constellations of numbers.
Okay, what does that mean?
See next page. So it says, take care not to uncover the skull before the knight has been uncovered.
Okay.
Lies not on the cross. Number in the middle module is a 1.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 1 in the middle of the square.
Column 1 is greater than... Before moving any sliders, use the sum of the rows as R1, R2, and R3. Okay. So we have to use the columns here because there's the zeros.
This is a lot for you to do.
No, it's gonna be more for you to do. I think.
Okay,
I'm do some math here.
I'm ready. I'm ready and waiting.
So. Hold on. Next page. What is this? Okay. What is the first? What is the thing on the first page? There's like a spreadsheet of numbers here. I don't get it.
I don't know, dude. I've never looked at the manual for this.
The middle number determines which row column to use.
Okay.
What's the spreadsheet of numbers on the first page?
Is that what it's talking about? The row column position on the spreadsheet?
On the crossbar. So he had...
Is a 1. Is a 1?
The last serial digit lies not on the crossbar of the model.
Yeah, okay, so it's 1, so it's at the top left one, so that's number 1. What does that tell us? So we're looking at the top left number, which is 1.
No.
No.
There's no number in the top left. The middle number is 1.
No, I'm talking about the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay. okay.
Second step of the how to find the skull, right? Or we have found it already?
I don't know. We haven't found anything. I think we need to find the knight first. Isn't that what he was saying?
No.
This is so confusing.
Hold on.
We have to find the skull before knight will cause the strike. How to find the skull? If the middle position is empty. No. The middle number determines which row column to use. It was 5.
No.
It was 5 on the first
The
round.
middle number is 1.
1.
Right now it's 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you started, was it 1?
I haven't touched anything yet.
Yeah, so it's still 1.
Okay, so it's 1. So now you will need to explain me what the last serial digit lies or not
The
on
last
the
digit?
crossbar.
He said it doesn't.
The last digit of the serial is a 0, so it's not even present on the keypad.
Yeah. It says, using the table below, consider each number in the row/column and check if it's a direct neighbor. It says, consider each number in the row/column and check if it's a direct neighbor to the current position. does that mean?
I'm about to just start hitting things.
Uh,
Oh, I found the knight. I found the skull.
okay, if you find the knight, then nothing. Then the skull doesn't do anything.
Cool. What am I supposed to do? Like, get it in order?
Hold on. No. Well, getting it in order will work. Yes. Now that you have the knight.
Alright, well, I ran out of time, but we can try
Okay.
again.
Well, hold on.
What am I supposed to do with the puzzle?
Okay, here's the step that I'm stuck on. So start from the empty position on the module.
Okay, new layout, by the way. It's a new module.
Oh, it's gonna be
So the empty space is on the left side. There's a 1 in the middle. The last
Okay.
digit of the serial number is a 4, and 4 is in the top middle.
No, you're only looking at the corners of the middle for
Okay.
the last digit. So it's not on the cross parts.
Mm-hmm. Like, what is the goal of this module? What am I trying to accomplish?
To disarm the module, move the sliders into the target constellation.
I
See
told
the
you.
next page.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have to set up a specific order that's not necessarily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Aha.
Although, if you
Before
have...
moving, have you found the skull yet?
I haven't moved anything yet. Shouldn't you be able to tell me where the knight and the skull are so that I can move to find the knight first?
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out.
Okay.
I'm stuck
Thank
on step 3. I'm gonna read it out loud.
Okay.
Start from the empty position on the module.
Mm-hmm.
So where's that?
On the left side.
Okay, using the table below, consider each number in the row/column and check if it's a direct neighbor to the current position.
Okay. So start reading them in order, and I'll tell you which one are the direct
Um,
neighbors.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's try that.
So 1, 8, and 5 are the neighbors of the empty position.
So what's the number in the middle module?
The middle of the module is a 1.
Okay.
The empty space is middle of the left side, so directly next to the 1.
Oh, hold on. Consider each number. Oh, okay.
So 4 is one of the cross position, or no?
No.
No.
4 is
Okay.
is in the top of the middle, so it's not in either of the corners and it's not in the center.
So we're looking at 1.
Is
That's
1
in
the
the
one I should move?
Otherwise,
That's
use...
one in the middle.
1 is in the middle, yes.
That should be where the skull is.
Use columns.
Nope, skull was underneath the 4.
What?
The skull was underneath the 4 at the top of the bomb. Top of the module.
Since you
Top
found
middle?
it,
Well, now I've found the knight and the skull, so what am I trying to do in order to resolve this module?
Hold on.
use the sum of rows 1, 2, and 3.
No, we're still
Oh, you
trying to
need
find out
sum.
where. We're still trying to find out where the skull is.
No, we know where the skull is. I know
Well,
where
yeah,
the
but you
skull
have
is.
to-
He-
You have to find out. You can find out where it is before you, like, uncover it.
Yes.
That's what I'm
So,
trying to figure out how to do.
Basically, you need to find the skull without moving any pieces to figure out the second part of the...
Well, it's a little late for that.
Yeah.
Try to restart.
Yeah. Just restart.
Why?
What?
I mean, I struck, but can I not solve the bomb now?
You can solve the bomb.
No.
Let's solve it.
You can still solve that module.
How do I solve it? What does solving
How?
this mean? Like, what do I need to do in order to get it solved?
Okay,
Solve
so
it.
you can.
Solving,
You can al-
solving requires counting the sum of the rows and the columns.
Okay.
Basically,
What's the-
numbering them.
What also says the following constellation is also always acceptable. So just put it to 1 through 8 with the bottom right square empty.
Bottom right square empty. Okay.
If you
I
found the
don't
skull, yeah.
know if I can do that because I'm not very good at sliding puzzles.
Well, okay.
This is gonna be a hell of a ride.
It doesn't give us. It doesn't. It doesn't give us specific like ways to slide it. You just have to arrange the numbers in a specific pattern.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you how fast you can do it.
Oh wow. We might just be 100% screwed then. That is sure possible.
Hold on.
You can start the bomb off of finding the skull on the random and then do it casually like 1 to 8 with the last one empty.
Okay. All right. So new bomb. Let's see if you guys can find the skull.
Okay, hold on. So just tell us the number in the middle.
Number in the middle is a 7.
Okay.
7 and last number of the serial number.
Last number of the serial is a 3.
Is that on? Is it in the corners?
It is in one of the corners.
Okay.
So use middle one is again 7.
Middle's a 7.
Does that mean that's where the skull is?
No, we need to consider a table.
Okay, so we're at the table now, right? Do you agree? Hello?
You're probably talking to Netoin, yeah, because I can't look at the manual.
Netoin? Yeah, you.
What?
We're on the table now, right?
What a mess.
Yes, on the 7th row. We need to figure out if there is any number on that row that is close to empty space right now.
Well, there's
Any
numbers
number on that
around
row
the
that's
empty
close to
space.
empty space. Okay, so the empty space is on the left side. The numbers
Uh-huh.
adjacent to the empty space are 4, 6, and 7.
We have 4, 6, and 7.
Uh-huh. So
If it is, continue from that position. What does it mean, continue from that position?
You got me.
So we're starting from.
Okay, try 4. And then from 4 we go... What are numbers adjacent to 4?
Adjacent to 4 is the 1. That's the only thing left adjacent to 4.
Where are we trying for?
The last one, right? Then that's where the skull should be. Let's just
Okay.
check if there is
So
a skull
you're
or
saying
not.
that the skull is going to be underneath the... Okay.
1.
No, the knight was underneath there.
I don't think that's
correct.
The skull was underneath the bottom right corner.
Let's start figuring out this table first. Okay, so the number in the middle was 3, right?
No, 7. Number in the middle was 7. 3
thought you
was
said it was
last
3.
digit.
Oh,
Last digit of the serial number was 3. And it was in the one of the cross lines. So
okay, so
we have to use 7 as the row number.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
okay, I got
he
that.
had 4, 6, and what was it? 4, 6, and 1, I guess?
I solved it.
Good job!
Cool.
Super.
We still don't know how this works, so I'm gonna open it up again, and we can continue trying to figure this out. But I was able to slide the puzzles into 1 through 8, so that's cool.
Oh, I think I get it now. Okay, here, let me try this. I'm gonna try something.
Try again.
I'm gonna try something.
If at first you don't succeed, get me blown up one more time.
That's fine.
Yeah, fine by you.
It's Dark Souls, you don't
Alright.
mind it.
I have a respawn point, it's fine. There is nothing in the middle. The middle spot is empty.
Okay, so the skull's under the
it's
7.
nice.
The skull's underneath the
nice.
7?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. Don't move anything yet.
Alright, I moved a bunch of things, but okay, that's fine.
Just don't uncover the 7.
Okay, well, I mean, now I can because I already uncovered the knight. Knowing that the skull is underneath the 7, I can just move everything else until I find the knight. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, each time you discover the skull,
Mhm.
the knight will cause a strike.
No. If I discover the skull and haven't discovered the knight yet, it causes a
Yeah.
strike.
If you discover the knight, then the skull doesn't do anything.
So now it's just a matter of getting things in order, which is miserable because I don't know that I'm
Wow.
any good at this.
I mean, you weren't supposed to move it still.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You still had to do some math.
All right, well,
Yeah, after that we...
what else did you have to do?
You have to add up either the columns or the rows.
Oh, I shouldn't have moved it. Okay, we'll try it again.
Bull.
Sorry. Let's try it again.
No, no big
Oh
deal.
yeah, you have to do both.
You just have to sum all the numbers in the columns and the numbers and write them down. Well,
Yeah.
or tell us.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell us.
And what? Okay. So new bomb.
Okay. So I can still try my new strategy for the skull.
There is a 2 in the center.
There's a 2 in the center.
And the last digit of the serial number is a 2, so the 2 is...
Not. Yeah, it is
In the center.
cross. Okay.
Yeah.
That confuses me.
Alright, I'm not gonna move
Okay.
it till this... I'm not gonna move it this time until you guys let me know that I can.
Okay. So put your mouse over the 2,
Uh-huh.
and then is there a 5 adjacent to the 2?
No.
Okay, then the skull should be under the 2.
The skull should be under the 2. Okay.
That's my guess.
Alright. Can I start moving things yet?
No.
Okay.
Well, you know
You-
what? Let's do one thing at a time. Just check to see if the skull's under the 2. Or
The skull was under
like,
the
not-
7.
Oh, you're supposed to. Oh,
Move
you're supposed
down
to
the
look from
line.
the empty. Okay, no, I got it. Let's try it again.
Okay, new bomb?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're supposed to look from the empty space, not the middle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got it.
5.
What a mess.
No,
Now
I've got the-
I thinking I've got a grasp on it.
Okay, good.
I think I've got it.
Alright. Seven is in the middle. Empty space is at the bottom. Last digit of the serial number is a 0.
0.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so that's not in any of the crosses.
Correct.
Okay. So, just go. Put your mouse over the empty space,
Okay.
and the number 7.
The number 7 is
And
in the
it's-
middle.
And there's no. It's okay. So is there 2 next to the
The
empty space?
2 is not next to the empty space.
What? So start from the empty position.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So check to see if it's a direct neighbor to the current position. Oh, maybe 0 is the empty space as well.
No, I don't think so.
Alright. Regardless,
Maybe
2
it's
is
good.
not a neighbor of the empty space.
Maybe it's under 2 then, because that's the final position that we can reach.
We can reach a 2, yeah. Do you want me to check to see if the skull is under the 2?
Yes.
Nope, the skull was under the 5.
5?
Yep. The 5 was adjacent to the empty space, by the way.
But 5 was not in the.
Oh, I've.
New bomb.
No, I still don't get it.
Do I need to
What
look
is
at the
considered-
manual?
What is considered the final position?
What do you mean final position? What does it,
It
say?
just says final. It just says the final position is where the skull's located.
Based on following a certain chain of numbers. Well, where do you
Yeah.
start that chain of numbers?
It says using the table
use-
below, consider each number in the row/column, and check if it's a direct neighbor to the current position.
To the current
And the
position.
current.
So
the
once you
start-
found a neighbor that is current to the position, you move to wherever that neighbor is. So you have to go number by
Yes.
number in that order. Alright, so 1 is in the
Yes.
middle. The
Okay.
serial number ends in a 2. The 2 is
Uh-huh.
not in the cross.
Okay.
So starting from empty position, what
Uh-huh.
are the numbers in order that you're checking for neighbors?
2, 5, 7, 3, 8, 1.
Okay, 3
4.
is a neighbor. So from 3, what's the next one that's a neighbor?
Maybe it's under. Maybe that means it's under 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
keep
probably.
keep going down the list. 8 1.
8, 1, 4, 6, and that's the end.
Okay, so 3 is not a neighbor to any of those remaining numbers, which means we think it's going to be under the 3?
I think so.
Okay, we think it's going to be under the 3. The knight is under the 3.
I don't understand how this is written.
Alright, I'm going to take a look at the manual. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Go to step 3, because we already know what step 1 and 2 is.
Out of the way. Game. Oh my god, I just screwed everything up. Hang on. Game.
I
Why are you a
think I
problem?
got it.
I don't get it.
Can we try one more time?
I'm taking a look at the manual. Give me a second. On the subject of Mystic Square. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that one.
If the middle position is empty, the skull is under the 7.
Oh, the final position of the table. Screw me. I finally. Oh, I got it. I think I got it now. So basically, each time you check a number,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
you check if any of those numbers are in the last column or row, depending on what you found out. If it is, it's the skull. If not, you think you have to clear out the rest of the neighbors and check from that position.
Okay, I haven't actually read through this, so I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds fine. Do you want me to restart the bomb? We'll try it?
One more try if you don't
Okay,
mind.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I want somebody to have a handle on this. It doesn't need to be me.
I don't get it.
But yeah, that looks pretty
Yeah.
messy.
Let's try one more time.
Yep, I'm ready. I'm excited.
You know what you do.
No.
No, he knows.
I mean, I know what to
no,
tell
no.
you. The middle number is a 5.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
The last digit of the serial number is a 3, and the 3 is at the bottom, but not in any of the corners.
Okay.
Okay, so that means 5 should be used as a row, correct? No, on the cross part, not on the cross part of the
Not
model.
on the cross part. So we're looking at the column.
So it's column 5.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a 2 neighboring to the empty space right now?
Yes.
Check if it's skull or not. If it is,
It is
move
skull.
backward. Oh my god!
You figured it out?
Move
You
it
know how
back.
this works?
Yes, yes, move
Okay.
it back to the skull.
Okay.
So I'm not sure on another steps of this puzzle, but I think I figured out it. Let's try to solve it the second part.
Okay.
We need to calculate columns and rows as it is.
Okay, sure. In what way do you need me to calculate that?
So basically,
add them.
Okay, so I could...
first row,
Yep, first
first
row
row.
is 17.
17. Okay. Second,
Okay.
Second row is 15.
Okay.
15.
Third row is 4.
Okay. So at
Four.
the top, we're at the top row. Because row 1's more than row 2 and 3.
Yeah. Now same, but on the columns.
Yeah. the column.
First column is 13. Second column is 15. Third column is 8.
So it's
so-
column. So it's second column.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
You need to. You need. Yes. First row, second column, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to have a digit 1 in the
top left.
corner,
Okay.
Yeah.
a digit 2 in the top right corner,
Uh-huh.
digit 3 in bottom left corner, and digit 4 in bottom right corner. So basically 4 digits. in
Sweet!
each corner.
That solved it.
Oh yes. Well, that's the easy part.
Okay.
I don't
First part is harder.
understand. How did you
if-
do the first part?
If Netoin gets it, that's
Um,
fine. That's enough.
You know how there are puzzles where you need to find a specific like crossover of the situation. Like in this one, the statement would sound if any of the numbers is the last either row or column of the current you're looking through, right? Like we have the 5, right? We
Yeah.
have to look for the right for the most last row at the point, and it was 2 number.
Yeah. What if it wasn't
And
2?
if it wasn't, we have to move on any of the neighbors and look from there. Same principle.
Oh. So just.
Some sort of minesweeper, I guess.
Kind of like a minesweeper.
Okay.
Yeah, like a very distant.
All right.
Well,
Example.
so
Let's try this again. Make sure we have a handle on it.
what's the rest of the thing for then?
Which one?
What's the rest of the table for? It's an 8 by 8 row, but we're only looking at the last digit.
If this digit is correct, it means skull is there. If not, we're looking on any neighbors and trying to figure out where to move from this position.
So how do we figure out where to move?
Yeah, where to move, and from when we moved, the digit where we moved to should be again column or row number, I guess.
Well,
That's
how do
my
we know
guess.
which one to move to?
That's the issue. I think the table made the way that no matter how you move, you will end up with the proper situation.
I don't know.
Okay, you want to try this again?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see if there's an answer on Google. No, I'm tired of this one.
Such a desperation.
Okay,
I'm
one
fine
more. I
with-
want to make sure that NetON has a handle on this.
Yeah, if I am at all.
Okay, 2 in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
The last digit of the serial number is a 5, and 5 is
Mhm.
not on the cross.
Is not on the cross.
Correct,
Then
5 is
2
not on
would
the
be
cross.
Is there an 8 next to the empty space?
No.
Then what is
6 and 3.
6 and 3?
Empty space is in the upper left corner.
Let's try with the 6. 6 will go. Is there any 6 close to position of 6? No.
6 is in the position of 6.
Yeah. Well, it might be a skull. Let's check in another.
6 is the
there
skull.
a 4? 6 is a skull.
Okay, wait, let's keep going. Is there a 4? There is a 4 next to the 6.
No. Is there a 4 next to 3? You said
No, 4 is not next to 3. 4 is
So
next
basically, it should be the 6. Yeah. That's how it roll.
to... Okay.
Let's check it out. Let's continue with the second part. Calculate.
Okay, so you have figured out that that the skull is underneath the 6, yeah?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Okay. But there's still more calculations you need to do before I move anything?
After that, I need to figure out the position of the numbers where they have to be,
Okay.
depending on.
Okay. Row values are 10, 6, and 20.
Mm-hmm. And the columns.
Columns are 10, 13, and 13.
And
Oh.
last one was
Last one what?
last one column.
Last column is 13.
Did you move?
I have not moved
6?
yet. I haven't moved yet.
So it's the
That's
else at
odd.
the end? It's the
Yes,
else at the
yes,
end.
that should
It's
be
not a-
else.
Yeah.
So, do you have all of the information you need?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to have 1 in top right corner.
Okay. 1 in top
2
right corner.
2, yes, 2 in the middle, and 3 in bottom right corner. So it's like a line.
So 2 in
Okay.
the middle, right?
Yes, 2 in the middle, and 3 in the
Bottom right.
Yeah.
bottom left.
Bottom left.
It's a straight
Oh.
line.
Oh,
It's
I
a
was
straight
looking at
line.
the wrong one. I was looking, yeah, that's correct. 2 is just in the straight middle.
Okay. So 1 in the top right, not top left.
Yep.
Okay.
3
Yes.
is in the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, that worked.
So it solved it.
It solved it.
Oh my brain.
Okay.
It just
So we moved from the empty space to the 6, and then from the 6, did we move to the 4? Or we didn't
it's-
move?
For 6, it said if 6 is next to the 6, it is where the skull will be.
Oh, okay. So because the 6 was next to the empty space, the 6 had the skull underneath it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So the skull is always going to be next to the empty space?
No.
It might be several
not like
spaces
that.
away. Okay.
Looking for the table, I figure out what can be the position of the skull and tell you to
Okay.
check it. And if it's not next to the position, I move to the second chance.
Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, good enough. I'm ready to move on to another module, I think.
Here.
Do you?
Here, I'm going to read something that somebody else wrote about the module and see if this makes sense. because
Okay.
I haven't really been
Okay.
paying attention. It says start from the empty position on the module. So this is looking for the skull.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says For each number in the correct row slash column. So we figured out how to find out which row or column that we're looking at. You know, starting from the left of the column or the top of the, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Check if it's a direct neighbor to the current position on the module. If it is, move to that position. You know, don't move the actual tile. Just like
Yeah, shift focus.
move your
Virtual.
yeah, and continue the row slash column of the table. Your position at the end of the row slash column is the position of the skull.
Yeah, okay.
Your position again. Last sentence.
Your position at the end of the row slash column. So when you're done, you know, when you've gone through the entire row or column.
Yeah, wherever your focus is after moving from number to number based on the order of numbers in the column, that's where the skull is.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think. I mean, without having read it.
Okay,
I'm
this
not
is
sure,
actually
but okay.
I'm fairly easy. I want to try that one.
Okay.
If we can.
Okay.
One more time. Sure. Let's do it.
I'll be real mad if this isn't wrong.
Oh, by the way, while we are trying to figure it out, you can summarize in the background for us.
I can who what?
The second part, the summary.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the middle space is empty.
Oh, it's nice.
So,
It's easy.
so that's under the 7. Then.
Oh, okay. So in that case, 16, 7, and 13 are the columns. The rows are 12, 15, and 9.
It's under the 7.
Yeah, we got under the 7. That's easy because empty space.
Yeah.
Do you know what pattern I need?
I need to read the numbers again.
Okay, so rows or columns first?
16,
Doesn't matter.
7, 13 is columns. And 12, 15, 9 is rows.
So
Yeah.
the second column and the second row.
Y, C1.
No, because column
First-
2 is greater than
fir-
column 1 and 3. Right?
Columns 16, 7, 13.
Yeah, so column. So we're looking at the second
Column
in the
2
chart.
is less than all of the other columns.
We need to know which one's the most, if any
16.
of them.
16 is
Column
first.
1.
First column, yes. That's
Column 1 is
what I
the
think.
biggest.
Okay,
Yes.
column 1's the bit. So we're in the left column on the chart, and then the rows.
Yes. Rows second.
12, 15, and 9, so second.
Yes. Okay. All right. I've got it. So you need a 1 in the top middle, a 2 in the middle right, a 3 at the bottom middle, and a 4 on the left middle.
Cool, yeah, that did it. Alright, great.
Okay.
I have an issue right now.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
what is the issue?
How does you fail such puzzle?
If you get
Uncover the skull enough times. Because if you uncover the skull before uncovering the knight, it gives you a strike.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just
Oh,
takes
so-
time.
That's why you need to
Oh,
find out
so
where
you-
the skull is.
So you basically run around skull without uncovering it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
until
So-
you get the knight.
You can explode on it if you uncover the skull a bunch of times before uncovering the knight by just like moving something on and off the skull a bunch of times. Like that'll explode you.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you.
Yeah.
One more time, I guess, because it's what.
'Cause, yeah,
what
that
I
was-
cheat.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, the 7 was too easy. I want to try this new strategy.
Okay. I mean, I think that's the intended strategy.
Yeah.
All right, middle is a 7.
Okay.
The last digit of the serial number is a 0, so not on the cross.
Okay, so start with the empty space.
Yep. Mhm.
And then I'm just going to read off a list of numbers. Move to that number
If it's adjacent,
if it's adjacent to the number that you're currently at.
okay.
Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 8, 1.
Okay,
And
so
then
I'm
wherever
I'm
you're at
on
is where
I'm
the
on the
skull should be.
1, so we believe the 1 has the skull.
Yeah.
Does it tell you where the knight is, or I just have to go digging?
No, you just have to dig.
Okay. Let's see. I have 11. The biggest column is column 3. The biggest row is row 1. So upper right corner.
In all corners, starting left to right,
Mhm.
Top to bottom. 1, 3, 7, 5. So
Yeah.
top left 1, top
Yep.
right 3.
Great, we got it.
You already did it. Oh my.
Was the skull under the one?
The skull was under the 1.
Okay, so I've got it now. The text
Cool.
isn't very. The text is not clear.
Yeah, okay. I believe that. God, this
Everyone's
is fascinating. This is fascinating. This is actually like